Start this half hour with the head of the state's largest mental health system, learning he'll soon be out of a job. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Alan Campbell. Now, this comes as a direct result of a 7 Action News investigation that revealed a nepotism scheme that outraged board members. 7
investigator Ross Jones has the story.
By a vote of 8-2, the board of the Detroit-Wayne Integrated Health Network today gave its CEO his 2 weeks' notice, voting not to renew his contract when it expires at the end of the month, just 1 day after a 7 Action News investigation.
The events that have taken place and what has been documented, it's just not acceptable.
The punishment comes after we revealed an 18-month nepotism scheme involving CEO Willie Brooks and his son-in-law that infuriated board members.
I also believe in second chances, but then I also stand on that some mistakes should not be made.
As we first reported, Brooks helped his son-in-law Sean Riopel find a job as legal counsel at the health network, where he was paid more than $100,000 a year. Both men kept their relationship secret, even though just months before he got the job, Riopel married Willie Brooks' daughter inside Brooks' own home. Not long after he got the job, Riopel became a problem employee. According to internal records, his boss said he had a number of performance issues, including failure to meet deadlines, refusal to accept complex assignments, and failure to complete work in an acceptable manner. When Riopel's supervisor moved to discipline or terminate him, Willie Brooks intervened with a surprise appearance at his disciplinary hearing, making sure that he diverted the discussion to something else. Months later, Brooks even elevated his son-in-law to a bigger job, interim deputy general counsel, over the objections of others. His ascent may have continued had we not learned about their scheme. 1 week after we raised questions, Riopel resigned.
This CEO needs to be terminated immediately.
Before today's meeting, former longtime mental health board member Constance Rowley called for Brooks' ouster, saying his nepotism scheme destroyed the public's trust.
The people have not been adequately represented when the CEO uses his position and uses nepotism to employ a person in his own family.
And with today's vote, the board says its next task is to find an interim CEO. That begins next week. We're in Detroit tonight. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.